Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Xiaomi Pad 5 and Xiaomi Pad 5 Pro. The first thing I want to show you is you can make the tablet a bit faster. I don't know if you realize that if you open an app, maybe like the Play Store here, it zooms out, and if you close it, it zooms in. Also with other apps like WhatsApp maybe, it zooms out, and if you close it, it zooms in. And if you remove these animations, you can make your tablet much faster. Let me show you what I mean, you will be surprised. Let's go to the settings first, then let's scroll down here to the point, additional settings, and here we will need accessibility, and here on top you will have some options, general, vision, hearing and so on. Just go on vision, and then you will have here the point, remove animations. And if you have removed them, whenever you open now the Play Store, it's immediately there. If you close it, it's much faster gone. If you open WhatsApp, it's immediately there. If you close it, it's fast again. And if you see now the difference is, let me turn off the removing animation so that the animations are still there. Now you see, it feels much slower if you're opening something, especially if you open something, these animations. And if you turn on here, removing animations, everything will be immediately there. And that saves time, it gives the tablet a better performance, and I really recommend to you this feature. And the second feature I want to show you is pretty cool because you can have with one tablet 2 desktops. That means maybe one stuff for you, one stuff for your partner, or maybe one stuff for you and the second space for your very private stuff. Let me show you how you can enable this feature. First of all, let's go to the settings. Then go here to the special feature. And here we have the second space at the special features. So first of all, we need to turn it on. You will create the second space. So 2 spaces on one device. As the tablet says already. So now you should choose how you want to switch between these both spaces. I recommend to you to use the password. Go and continue. So now you have to set it up, the password. My basic PIN code is here, 4 times the 1. Please keep it for you. 4 times the 1 is my basic PIN code here to unlock the screen and so on. So I have to confirm it now. In case if you're having no password here for the tablet, you have to create one first, but he will tell you that. Let's go next. So just enter here your basic PIN to unlock the screen and so on. So now we have to enter our PIN code for the second space. My first space password was 4 times the 1, and my second space password is now 4 times the 9. Just an example. You can take your own passwords. Continue to confirm it. Okay. Okay, now we are here in the second space. Let me go back here. I go now here on standby. I put it a bit down that you can see that. I go now on standby here. So the phone turn off. I turn the screen on again. That's not the phone, the tablet. So then, yeah. Now, if I enter 4 times the 1, it's my regular phone pin, as I said already. This is my basic stuff. It's with my apps and so on, and also here my gallery and so on. So now let me go to the second space. So turn off the screen, turn it on again, and now I enter our created second space, 4 times the 9. And I have now a complete independent space. There are no apps actually here because it's brand new. I have my own Play Store, but I can install here my own Google address, another Google email address if I want. And all the apps I'm having here, I'm downloading here, are just visible in the second space. It's completely independent. Also the browser history, all the website I'm surfing to are just only visible here at the second space. So no one can really realize what I'm doing here. And also all the pictures I'm doing here with my camera are here in my gallery, only visible at a second space. No? And here I can see also the pictures from the first space. No? What is nice if you want to use it with your partner. Huh? One partner can use this space, the other one can use that space. No? And everything is completely independent. No? Yeah, so a very nice tool. As I said, all the apps which one are here are only visible at this second space, and also the notifications are just visible in the second space. Also for the first space. Now all the notifications for the first space will just appear in the first space, and also the apps and so on you have in the first space will also only work in the first space. So a completely independent second space. For whatever you will need it for, you should have a look at minimum. Okay, let's go now back to the main space, because I want to continue here in the program. To enter my main space, as I said, I use my regular pin for unlocking the screen. Okay, now I'm back in my main space, and the next thing I want to show you is you can clone apps. That means if you're having maybe 2 Facebook accounts, you don't have to switch in one app always. No, you can create a second app with having a permanently second account visible in your second app. Same thing also, maybe you can clone WhatsApp or Twitter or villages with Clash of Clans, you know, if you want to have 2 villages. Also other games, it is possible, and so on. 2 TikTok accounts, 2 Instagram accounts, many things are possible. Let me show you how this works. Let's go here to the settings first. I think you know this already. Then let's go to the point apps. And here we have the point dual apps. Okay, and now we have a list available with all the apps which one are able to clone. Now, first of all, of course, you have to download the app you want to clone. I think that's clear. And let's clone maybe your WhatsApp. It's recommended. Okay, let's do it. Now open that one, turn it on, and the tablet is creating now this second app. Okay, now let's go back here. So to our list, let's continue here with Instagram, Facebook. Choose the apps, of course, you want to have. And now I have 2 Facebook accounts, 2 Facebook apps, 2 Instagram apps, 2 WhatsApp. And let's continue also here with Clash of Clans, because it was our example, and maybe TikTok as well. Okay, that's enough now. Okay, let us check where are the second apps. They're right here below the main apps. And as you can see, my main WhatsApp account, my second one, my main Instagram account, my second one, my main Facebook, my second one, and so on. And as you see, the second app have always this orange corner here that you can recognize it. No? Same with TikTok, my main one, as you can see it also well with the orange corner. This is the second one. So pretty cool. Now you can have 2 TikTok accounts, no? 2 Clash of Clans villages, and so on. If you having more than 1 account, you should check this feature. By the way, if you have a third account, you can use also the second space thing. So what we have seen in the previous step, to have 2 spaces and so on, and you can have also there your extra apps. Then you can have third apps, by the way. Yeah. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is to quick launch the camera by just double tapping the power button, and you're immediately at the camera without missing time and so on. And what is great, this works also if your tablet is on standby. Just double press the power button and you're immediately at the camera without unlocking the screen, without looking for the camera app and so on. And hey, maybe this saves your great picture one day. But don't wonder if this feature doesn't work at you right now, because you have to enable it first. Let me show you what I mean. First of all, you need to go to the settings, as you know. Then we need to scroll down to the point additional settings, and here we have the point gesture shortcuts, and one of it is to launch the camera. So, and here I recommend to you to enable the first point, like at me here, that's marked blue, to double and press the power button. That means whenever you double press the power button right now, you're immediately at the camera without wasting time. And as I said, may this saves your great picture one day. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is to save energy. Very important during these times. And yeah, to be honest, there's a time we don't need our tablet when we are sleeping. And how often we forget to power off our tablet. But there's a way to help us can do that automatically here with the tablet, and also to turn it on after. Let me show you what I mean. So for that we will need this thing here, the security area. So it's the green icon with a white shield in it. Then we will need the point battery. So first of all, we'll have a nice overview here, by the way, what is taking the most energy. You can see if an app is taking a lot of energy and so on. And you see already the screen is taking a lot of energy, just like that. Okay, but we continue with the topic. So then go here on the point battery on top. Your battery safe and battery, we will need the point battery. And here you will find the schedule power on off. Okay, we will need the second point to power off tablet. Then you can set up here a time and also a repeating time if you want to have it every day, or if you want to have it just weekdays, or you can customize it if you're working on the weekend and so on. So a pretty nice tool to turn off your tablet automatically. And by the way, if you are still using your tablet, or if you want to use your tablet after, no problem, just turn it on again. But with this feature, it will help you to turn off the tablet automatically. And maybe gives you also a sign if you are too late already. You should go to bed and you don't really realize it, but if the tablet turns off automatically, you know, hey, it's maybe late already. Okay, and by the way, you can also power on the tablet and automatically in the morning, that it's still available if you're waking up. Just go here as well as to power off time. You can set it up here and also set up the repeating time. Don't forget to go here on the checkbox after that it's part of your settings. And with that, you do something for your health, better sleep, and you do something for our planet. Thank you. And the next feature I want to show you is for our health, because we are using our tablet especially in the evening hours. So this is how I'm doing with the tablet and so on. I think most of the time it is the same, but also if you're using it on a day, the tablet gives your eyes stress, but there's a way to reduce that stress. Let me show you what I mean. For that, just scroll down here right next to the camera, scroll down right next to the camera, and then you will have a little control center here. And the part of it is an icon with an eye in it. Just tap on it and you will enable a blue light filter. So as you can see, the screen have changed a bit from the color, but just a bit, so with yellow touch and so on. But this blue light filter will protect your eyes a lot. Okay, and I recommend to you to enhance it a bit by just long pressing the eye icon. Then you're in the settings here of the blue light filter. And if you go now here on classic with the arrow here, you can change the color temperature, because as more warm the color temperature is, as better it is for your eyes. And if you don't want to have it during the day, I recommend to you to have it at latest in the evening hours, because it affects your sleep and you will sleep better if you have this blue light filter turned on. And then you don't forget to turn it on always by your own. You can set it up automatically, but just going on schedule, and then I recommend to you the first point here, the good night sweet, as I did. So that means whenever the sun sets, the blue light filter will turn on, and if the sun rises, the blue light filter will turn off. This time with the sunrise and the sunset and so on, the tablet can detect it automatically with the time with internet. Okay, and there's another tool which one supports your eyes in the evening hours, because the screen is very bright and so on. And if you have a bright screen, if everything is dark around you in the evening or in the night, then it's not that comfortable. I think you know what I mean. So let me show you how we can change that. So scroll down right next to the camera here again. And then you have here next to the eye symbol, you will have this one here. It looks like a bit to change the contrast, but this is a dark mode. Just tap on it and then many things will turn into dark. And I recommend to you that you use that feature only in the evening hours and the night, because on the day, if there's a lot of sunlight and so on, you can't really read well on the screen, and that's not that good. So just use it in the evening and in the night, and that you don't have to enable it always by your own or disable it by your own. You can schedule it automatically. Okay, just long press the dark mode symbol here, Then we're in the settings automatically, and you can see already many stuff what was white before is now dark. And then go here on chat tool dark mode. On chat tool dark mode, and the sunset to sunrise option is already turned on here. So whenever the sun sets, the dark mode will turn on, and if the sun rises, the dark mode will turn off automatically. A nice feature and good for the health. Yeah, and if you want, you can take also a picture of the screen, so a screenshot. And for that you will have 3 ways for. The first one works with the buttons. So you will need the power button for and the volume down button. Press these both buttons just for short together and you're having a screenshot. After you can see directly the preview, and if you want you can share this screenshot also directly with WhatsApp, Telegram and so on. So one more time, the power button and the volume down button just for short together and you're having a screenshot. And if you want, you can tap here on the preview, by the way, then you have the chance to edit the screenshot. Right? That means that you can draw something inside, highlight something, or here at the corners, you can crop a part of the screenshot. No? Very useful, by the way, if you want to capture just a picture from a website or something like this. So, and after, just go here on the checkbox and it will be part of your gallery. The second way, just scroll down your way next to the camera, go to the scissor icon here, and you're having a screenshot as well. But my the best way for me is to take 3 fingers. So just take 3 fingers and swipe them down, and you have a screenshot as well. Pretty cool, huh? Take 3 fingers, swipe them down the screen, and you're having a screenshot as well. Pretty cool, pretty easy. And for the video friends, you can also make a video of your screen actions here. For that we will have already a built-in screen recorder. So just scroll down your right next to the camera, then you will have here the shortcuts, and one of it is the camera icon here. If you tap on it, you will have this little tool here for the screen recording. Tap it to move it to another place, also tap and hold it to move it to another place where it is not disturbing. And yeah, the red button I think is clear. That's the record button. Now just tap on it and your video recording is starting and so on. You record the stuff. When you want to stop the video, just tap one more time to make the tool visible and another time to stop the video in general. The second icon here, that's a folder. There you can see your previous screen recordings. As you can see, I had already some tries. And the third one is pretty important because these are the settings for the screen recordings. So because here you can set up the resolution, what affects the storage. Because as higher the resolution is, as more data it is taking on the internal storage. And think about that your storage is limited here on the tablet. So if you want to make it just a simple tutorial, just reduce a bit the video quality and the resolution here. Important also is the sound source. If you just want to have the system sound, or if you want to have the microphone in case you want to explain something. And yeah, and also important for me are the last both points here, show touch gestures and show button taps. Because if you want to make a tutorial, no one really knows where you have tapped on the screen and which buttons you have pressed. And with that tools here, it will become visible with a little animation in the videos. Not that everyone knows, okay, where you have touched the screen and which buttons you have tapped. So pretty cool. When you want to remove here this tool, by the way, just tap here on the X. And yeah, but you can have it always back here by just scroll down here at the control center. And then you will have here the camera icon. And by the way, where you can find your screenshots and screencasts whenever you want to have it. Here the gallery, they're mixed up with the pictures and so on, so with the photos. But if you go here on the albums, here on the top, then you have an own folder just for your screenshots and your screen recordings. Okay, and the last point I want to show you is a QR code scanner. I think the QR codes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you find these things here on packages or on posters and so on, and these codes will guide you to some more information and so on. Let me show you how you can check these QR codes. So just scroll down here right next to the camera, then scroll down here again at the shortcuts, and then you will see you have much more shortcuts. Nice to know, by the way, and one of them is here the scanner. Okay, now just go here on the QR code and scan it. Okay, and this QR code, with this QR code, I want to tell you thanks for watching Phones and More. Yeah, thank you so much to have a look here on my channel, to check this video here on my channel. And I hope I could help you with that. And yeah, if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, if you want, you can have also a look on one of my other videos if you're interested, or maybe just subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for all your support, and yeah, maybe at the next time. Ciao.